Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a palette review from a palette I just purchased. This was not sent to me. It is the new Morphe palette, the Morphe 3502. I think it's called Second Nature. And I wasn't going to do a review of this palette, but I've never tried Morphe products. And I really wanted an eyeshadow palette with red and orange and bright tones like that did not have carmine in it, which is almost impossible to find. If you don't know, carmine is one of the main ingredients in most red eyeshadows, and it is crushed beetle. And obviously I'm vegan, I don't want crushed beetle in my eyeshadow. So I do have another palette with reds in it. I'll show you guys real quick. This is the only other palette, I think, that has reds in it. And this doesn't have carmine in it either. This is the Beauty Creations Irresistible palette. So this has those red tones in it and also doesn't have carmine. So if you're looking for a good palette with reds in it, either that palette or this one is great. And the reason I'm doing a review is because I had a lot of compliments on this eyeshadow, like more than any other eyeshadows I've ever tried. Yesterday I did a mainly red look. The day before that I did orange look. Today I did like a bronzy, like gold. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm really liking this palette. I never tried Morphe before, like I said before, so I wanted to try out their shadows. See if they're worth their price. To me they are $23, and you get this whole array of eyeshadows. It comes with a card with all the names on it, which I find unimportant, but if I was ever doing a tutorial. But this is what it looks like. Mainly I've been like in these two rows, but I have tried other colors. Like today I wasn't even in these two rows at all. But yes, I actually really like this. I'm going to do some swatches for you guys. I'm sure you've seen them all over, so I'm just going to swatch the ones that I think are like the most impressive, which is mainly the shimmers. The mattes are okay. They work perfectly fine though. They blend well. There's swatches all over the internet. I don't have to sit here and swatch every one for you. But yeah, I've been trying it. I've been liking it. No issues so far with it. This bottom row I probably won't use too much of. I don't think I've even dipped into it. Maybe into this color, I think, but I don't foresee myself using this. The only negative, which I've heard every review I watch, is that they don't have any light color mattes, so I've been using my Naked Basics palette for that, and I finally am hit pan on a shadow, but this is in my project pan, so I don't want to show you guys, but yeah, I've been using this along with this, or with any other palette that doesn't have the colors I need, and it's a way for me to use up that palette. So anyway, the only negative, yes, there's no really light colors to set your base. And there's also no brow bone shade. For me, if you have a darker skin tone, there will be. Like that gold one's perfectly fine. Even this top color in the corner, if you have a darker skin tone, this could be a brow bone color for you. For me, no, I'm pale as a ghost, as you can tell. As you can tell from on the camera. Anyway, so I'm going to do a few shades here, and I'll tell you what they are. I really like this color Pure. I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can see. This is like, it's a really light gold shade in the palette. I use this today. And I really like that color. Okay, all these like warm matte tones are really nice. Like I really like this one, which is Orb. I use this. I think I used that one today. Orb. These like bronzy copper colors. This one's Sizzle. Really pretty. Like, they're really pretty. Amber. I could definitely... That one's bronze. Like, they're real pretty. The matte... Oh, no, Flux. Flux. I find that those blend much better. Here's Heat. This is a really nice darker red. I use this in one of my looks. And it came out really good. This orange Blaze. Really pretty orange matte. This shimmery orange and sauce. This is real pretty. I used this one day. And I used just an e.l.f. like cream shadow as the base, and these stayed on all day. And I'm a manager in retail. I'm running around sweating and dying all day, and it didn't come off. Like, it was still bright and pigmented. This one's fire. I'm just showing you guys all the ones I really like. Which is the matte bright red. And you have the shimmery red. I used fire and ruby yesterday. This is ruby. So pretty. Like, these are beautiful. Like, even if I just had these shades, I'd be fine spending $23. This one is Zodiac. So pretty. And then we have Polished. I think I used Polished today. Maybe. I can't remember for the life of me. But these shimmers, though, they're really nice. This is Spice. I love these warm mattes, too. I don't have a lot of that. And then this is like a cooler one. This is terracotta, so it's got pinky undertone. We have Rustic. This is real pretty. Bronzy orange color. Rustic. Like, look at those shades. And then Zippy. This is a little more yellow. Yellow gold. And then do some of the darker ones. The bottom rows look like pretty much primarily mattes. This one's Risky. That was a little lighter. Chestnut. I used Chestnut. I really liked it too. I used that yesterday. Halo looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in it. I used this one, so I'll show you that. Brave. It's like darker mauve. And then I'll show you the black. This is in Wiz, and it's a matte black. It's so smooth feeling. I don't use black, so there we go. There's some more of the shades. That's the palette. It's real pretty if you like warm tone eyeshadows. If you have the Naked Heat already, you probably don't need this. If you have, this is probably a good dupe for the Modern Renaissance. It's a little bit warmer. The Modern Renaissance is like more cooler reds in comparison. This one's a dupe for the Modern Renaissance, so I'll show you guys this one again to compare. So here's my Modern Renaissance dupe, and this is the Morphe palette. So you can see the difference. The colors are definitely more cool. They're still warm, but they're cooler in here. So it's really up to you if you feel like you need this. For primarily green eyes, my eyes are green and blue, but they're mostly green. I'll show you. You can see that those kind of colors make green eyes pop. So if you have green eyes, this is going to be your best friend. So I definitely recommend it. It'll be great for any eye color, but green eyes definitely. I used to not be a fan of warm eyeshadows. Naked 2 palette was my favorite palette, and it's very cool tone, and I thought I could never wear warm tone eyeshadows. I thought that would look ridiculous on me, but these palettes like this and the Naked Heat and the Modern Renaissance make it wearable, make it easy to wear very bright warm tones. So just think about it before you buy it. Do you have room for something this big? Do you want all these extra brown shades? Like, I'm not gonna ever use all these shades, that I know. Primarily I'm gonna be using these top 3 rows, so for me that's worth $23. So I was okay with buying this, even though I probably won't use a lot of the bottom. So that's it. That's my review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Morphe is cruelty free from the few websites that I follow. I think one's Cruelty Free Kitty, and there's a few other ones. So Morphe is cruelty free. It was confirmed. So if you guys are cruelty-free, you can buy Morphe. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. My hands are ready. Let me know if you have purchased the Morphe 350 or the 350-2, if you have a comparison of them. I did not particularly care for the 350 from the photos I saw, but like I said, don't own it, don't anything from Morphe. This is the first purchase I ever made from Morphe. So I really have no interest in buying that first one. I heard the quality wasn't as good and that this one was like the same quality as the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have no interest in purchasing that because it's $38 and it's really the same stuff. So this is good quality. I have a lot of high-end palettes. I have a lot of low-end palettes, and I feel like this is good quality. So that's it. If you guys enjoyed this, again, thumbs up, subscribe, and that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.